Welcome to Joel H. Ween Stadium here in Hillsboro, Kansas. A sunny day outside, hot and humid, and we've got a hot and humid soccer game getting ready to kick off here at 5 o'clock. I'm Rod Ham. I'm coming to you live from the Tabor College Stadium here in beautiful Hillsboro, and we're going to announce here real quick the starting lineups. We'll start with the visitors. The matchup here today is against Stevens College, coached by the head coach Curtis Bordson, against Tabor College, coached by Ian Thompson in his 6th year. Tabor College record right now in the season, early. We're not quite into the conference schedule yet, 0-2. Stevens College has a record of 2-1. Starting lineups for the visitors as the officials get out on the field. And I'll just read them off real quickly here. Number 1, Kaylee Swinford, freshman goalkeeper from Omaha, Nebraska. Number 3, Sophie Tobby. She is a senior midfielder, Boonville, Missouri. Number 4, Savannah Johnson, freshman defender from Ashland, Missouri. Number 5, Peyton Lane, a freshman defender from Ozark, Missouri. Number 7, Anya Castelli, freshman midfielder from Wildwood, Missouri. Number 8, Saffron Lancaster, 5'5", junior from Crocker, Missouri. Number 9, Shelby Wessing. She is a junior midfielder from Boonville, Missouri. Number 10, Devin Dow, a freshman midfielder from Chillicothe, Missouri. Number 13, Morgan Lang, a junior defender from Baldwin, Missouri. And number 21, Lex Reinhardt, senior defender from Blackwater, Missouri. And rounding out their lineup, number 27, Macy Marshall, junior midfielder from Dixon, Missouri. So Stevens College from Missouri and a strong Missouri contingent in their lineup, if not all from Missouri. Moving over to the Blue Jays starting lineup. As the PA announcer makes some opening comments. Tabor's starting 11 versus Stevens College. Macy Dara, sophomore midfielder. Number 3, Hannah Armand, senior midfielder. Number 5, Allie Simpson. She is, I believe, let me see if I can get this right. Allie Simpson, I believe, is a senior already. It's hard to believe, but yes, senior midfielder, defender. And from Utah, Rachel Bennett. Out of Texas, a forward midfielder. Number 12, Dakota Spencer. She's listed also as a senior. Number 13 from Colorado, from the Denver area. Also for the Blue Jays, Carla Monroy, a senior forward midfielder, number 12. Kayla Joseph, defender midfielder, number 19. Natalie Ford, freshman from Colorado, defender, number 20. Araceli Wallace Carmona, she's a senior, number 22, defender. And Alexis Oliveras, midfielder, number 26. In the goal today, Tiffany Wainscott. You might remember her as Tiffany Culbertson last year. She's now married, last name Wainscott, and from Topeka, Kansas. And she'll be in the goal for us today. Tabor College is, like I said earlier, 0-2 on the season. A couple of close losses. They've played well, just haven't been able to turn those into wins. Also, should recognize today's officials. Number 1, Vince Lewis. And if that's a familiar name to any of you, that means you're getting old, because he was a soccer player at Tabor maybe 25 years ago. The second official, Blaine Rodman, and the third official, Wasik Tanim. So Tabor College, like I said, has started out the season 0-2, 2 close losses, one in overtime. Or were they both in overtime? Maybe they were both in overtime, but two losses on the season, but close games. A lot of new players out there and a lot of seniors, and they're trying to just kind of get their selves together. And now we're going to pause here for the national anthem.
Father in heaven, we ask your blessing on the game we're about to play. Give each player the courage to play this game in a manner that is, by their words and actions, pleasing to you. Let us enter into this competition in a spirit of sportsmanship and with the respect for the members of the opposing team. We ask you, Father, to bless each one of us, especially the coaches, officials, spectators, and players. Keep us under the protection of your Son, Jesus Christ, and help us be aware of his presence with us in this game. Amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and the bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of free and the home of the brave?
Thank you.
We're back here at Tabor College as the Tabor College Blue Jays get ready to take on the Stevens College Stars. So there are the Stars from Stevens College out of Missouri. Team's getting ready to kick off. Tabor College, after today, will play September 7th, Saturday at home against Concordia University right here at 2 o'clock. A week from that, on the 14th, they go to Siloam Springs, Arkansas, or they go to Omaha to take on Bellevue University in Bellevue, Nebraska, just outside of Omaha. And then a week after that, on the 21st, they go to John Brown University in Siloam Springs, Arkansas. So have a home game coming up this Saturday, then 2 away games on the Saturdays following, and then back home to start conference play September 24, McPherson College, 5 o'clock p.m. So conference starting up late September, and with a 12-team conference, then they'll play everybody. I believe they just play everybody one time through, with the season culminating at here at home against Ottawa University, November 5. Senior Day is listed as October 26 versus Southwestern College if you're making plans for that. So now we're ready for the kickoff. Tabor College so far has had some scoring opportunities the other day against, I believe, now I'm blanking out on who they were playing. But they had a lot of scoring opportunities, but just failed to take advantage of most of those. And so today, hopefully, this will be a little bit different. Dakota Wesleyan, that's right. It was Dakota Wesleyan last week on Saturday. Lost in a heartbreaker, overtime. Ball's now controlled by Alexis in the middle of the field. She stops, pulls it back, gets it to Armand. Armand back to Oliveris, and Oliveris looking for a through ball. She gets it, but the goalie for Stevens is right there to pick it up. Hit just a little bit hard, a little bit too inside that time. Hopefully they'll get some other chances here. Good punt there, controlled by Tabor in the middle for a second. Now Dakota Spencer has it, kicks a through ball, looking for Dara. Picked off by the Stars. Stars now in control, looking to get something going offensively. Kick it back. They're going to set up from the back row. Long ball kicked up. Simpson, Allie Simpson with the foul. Be a free kick for the Stars. Tabor real deep on their back line. Have almost looked like 6 girls on the back row. Now Stars get control of it, turn the corner. Ball's kicked into the side of the net. It'll be a goal kick for the Blue Jays. Tabor dropping 6 on that back line for protecting the goal on the free kick. Tiffany Wainscott now kicks it out long. Good kick right to Dara. Picked off by the Stars. Now through ball, but Tiffany Wainscott is going to pick it up easily. She'll hold the ball for a little bit and let the white shirts get out a little bit further away from the goal. And good boot there off of Stars player. Picked up by Joseph, kicked out wide to Bennett. Bennett now bringing it upfield fast. Makes a great move, gets past one defender, now kicks to the middle to Dara. Almost looked like a handball, now it gets picked up by the keeper. Almost thought I saw a handball. No call by any official, so we'll say it wasn't. Another big punt by the goalkeeper for the Stars, controlled by Armand, kicks it out to Bennett, almost. Now Joseph gets it back to Armand in the middle, tries to, picked off by the Stars. Tabor in a 4-5-1 formation. Spencer trying to pick the ball up, knocks it off the Stars player. Dakota making a good play there defensively. Tabor throw. Simpson with the throw, gets it off a Stars player. She'll try again. Same thing, we're just moving up the field. Throwing at the Stars' feet, and they're obliging us by kicking it out. So we're going to try it again here. This time it goes to Oliveris. Back to Simpson. Now Simpson to Armand. Armand's going to switch fields. Ball's going to keep coming. Joseph picks it up. Monroe lets it go. Joseph now gets it downfield. Ball goes out of bounds. Just tipped it just a hair too hard. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Stars ball. Throwing on the near side. Neither team really mounting any kind of an attack so far. Tabor controlling the play, though, in the Stars' end of the field for the most part. Long ball kicked back, controlled by Natalie Ford. Natalie kicks it towards the middle, goes to a Stars player. Now Dara controls it in the middle of the field. Gets it to Armand. Armand now turns. I don't think you're going to knock her off the ball. Senior controls the ball, kicks it back now. Ford gets it up to the middle of the field. Dara turns, gets it back to Armand. So Tabor now trying to mount an attack. Long ball by Armand. Goes nowhere, but Alexis Oliveris picks it up back to Armand. Now we're going to try a through ball again to Spencer. Ball's kicked, kind of whiffed there by the Stars. Goes towards the sideline. Kept in bounds. Now the Stars kick it back and try to get it to their front line. If this is the first game you're watching this year, you might notice that the field is a brand new turf field. The last field that we had went from 08 to 18. 10 years is kind of the life of a turf field. So brand new turf was put down this summer, and it's extremely nice out there on that turf. Through ball again to Oliveris. Oliveris is looking to go to Spencer. Gets it to her. Spencer's out wide. Looking for something. She's going to turn and bring it back to the middle. Crosses. Tries to get the ball crossed in the middle. Was looking for Monroy, who had moved up. Ball's kicked out by the Stars. Tabor will get a corner kick. Rachel Bennett in the far corner now will try to curl the ball into the net. Maybe someone can get a header on it. And the Stars got a header on it. Right back to Bennett. She brings it right in. Tries to get another cross in there. It kicked away by the Stars. Good defense there by the Stars. So I was saying the field is new, and we've got the we share this field with the high school, so it's as if confusing to you. It's Trojans on one end of the field, and it's Blue Jays on the other end of the field in the end zones. Long throw in by Tabor. Dara collects it for a second in front of the keeper. Ball's kicked out again by the Stars, so the Blue Jays are having some opportunities here down on the Stars end of the field. Hopefully they can get something in here. Another long throw kicked out by the Stars. Now Spencer kicks it. Now we've got a foul called on the Blue Jays. Stars ball. Tabor doing a good job of controlling the action right now in this early going of this first half. Monroy gets it out to Spencer. Spencer controls. Long ball all the way across the field, kicked away by the Stars. Joseph almost picks it off. Ball kicked up the far sideline. Stars player brings it inside. Long kick right at the keeper. Nice play by Tiffany, and the ball's controlled by Tabor. Kicked out wide to Joseph. Joseph off to Bennett. Bennett now drops it deep to Ford. Ford back to Bennett. Bennett will bring it up the sideline. Switch places with Joseph, and now Armand gets it middle. Field goes to Dara. Dara now trying to get it to Monroy. Kicked away by the Stars. Dara gets it back. Long ball to Spencer. Goalie's coming out, and she'll get there. She'll have to kick the ball away and gets it to the 50-yard line, middle of the field. And Armand now controls again. So Armand gets it long, headed away by the Stars. So Tabor trying to mount something, just can't get it quite going. Armand controlling in the middle again. She's going to bring it forward. Nobody picking her up. Looking for a through ball. Gets a through ball to Oliveras. Oliveras down past end of the goal. They're into the end zone now, trying to work some magic down there. Has to bring it back out. Gets it to Bennett. Bennett crosses into Dara. Dara just misses, and Spencer just misses. Dakota Spencer might have had a shot at it. Neither one could get a foot on it. Kicked out of bounds by Tabor. It'll be throw in for the Stars. Tabor women doing a good job of controlling the ball. Spencer now gets it on the far side. Now Dara picks it up. Stars control again. Now Hen Armand, who's had her foot on a lot of the ball a lot of the time, gets it to Bennett in the middle. Now long kick off the goalie's hands. Good job by the goalie just to knock it down and then pick it up. Good effort, though. That ball would have been anywhere except right at the goalie. It might have been a goal. Long punt again by the Stars player. Joseph going back, retreating, heads it basically to herself. Good speed there, good play. Now she gets it to the middle of the field to Dara. Dara tries to tip it to Monroy. Stars pick it up. Now Spencer picks it up, pulls it back, surveys the field. She's going to take it forward, kicks it out wide to Bennett. Bennett now looking at Oliveras inside for a little give and go, but she finds, and Oliveras takes a long shot, goes over. Just over the goalpost, the football goalpost. A little high, a little bit high over that soccer bar, but pretty aggressive move there by Alexis Oliveras. Substitution, freshman Reagan Hess, number 33, freshman defender from Amarillo, Texas, comes in to give Allie Simpson a spell. She'll be playing the defender on the far side. Stars now getting it upfield. Can't control it. Now back to Armand. Armand to Dara. Dara turns, looks for somebody. Now she finds Spencer. Spencer's got to turn and hit it. And it's just high off the football crossbar again. So 2 shots now on goal back-to-back for Tabor College Blue Jays, and just a little bit high on both accounts. But Tabor really making the Stars work on defense. Doing a great job of keeping the ball on the offensive side of the field. Let's see if they can keep that up. Sooner or later, they're going to score. Goal kick for the Stars. Gets it out to midfield. Now pulls it. Stars pull it back. Spencer comes in. Maybe came in a little too hard. Ball's controlled by the Stars. And Tabor now doing a little retreating on defense. Kicked out of bounds there by Wallace Carmona. Now it looks like it's stolen by Spencer. Dakota Spencer down in the corner brings it out to Oliveras. Oliveras controls, now gets it out wide to Joseph. Joseph bringing it up fast for the Blue Jays. Now looks out wide to Bennett. Bennett now finds Monroy. Now Derek comes on. Monroy just couldn't quite control it. Now kicked away by the Stars. And Armand kicks it over to Spencer. Dakota Spencer now has control. Kicks it back to Armand. Armand down the middle to Oliveras. Back to Armand now. Armand takes a big kick at it. Ball goes sailing over the inline. It'll be a goal kick for the Stars. Once again, Tabor controlling the play, being very offensive minded here in this early going. Almost 15 minutes gone in this first half, but Tabor controlling the play. Armand can bring, I thought she was going to bring that down, but kicks it out. It'll be the Stars' ball. Wallace Carmona goes deep, gets it back to Joseph. Joseph taps a little too hard, but she gets it back. Brings it upfield. She's got a lot of room. Kicks it to the middle, gets Oliveras. Oliveras turns, gets it to Monroy. Monroy, one touch to Dara, and Dara gets through. Now gets knocked down, but she still gets through. Kicks it up to Spencer. Spencer's going to score if she can. Oh, we got an offside or... I'm not sure what. Must have been offsides. Looked like that was going to be a goal for Tabor. Now the Stars have a free kick. Tabor doing a great job there to get that ball forward. Spencer coming in, steals the ball again. Now she leaves it. Looked like she had it stolen. Now Dara steals the ball. She gets it out wide to Oliveras. Oliveras using her magic feet. Kicks it out, and Stars pick it off. Natalie Ford chases it back. Culberson picks it up, gets it out, or kicks it out wide. Came out of her box to kick it. Joseph on the near side here brings it up. Bennett on the outside, touches, keeps it in bounds. Still keeps it in bounds. Looking for somebody to go to. Then Stars player kicks it out. It'll be a throw in for Bennett. Bennett gets a nice throw in. Now it kicks it back. Oliveras kicks it back to Bennett. Bennett tries to get it in back to Oliveras. Now kicked out by the Stars. Picked up by Armand. Armand controls it. Gets it over to Dara. Dara now looking. Finds Spencer inside. Spencer collects, turns, fires, hits the goalie. Fires again, hits the goalie. Two shots right at the goalie. Controlled by the Stars. The goalie for the Stars getting tested here in this first half. Looked like that was going to be a goal right there. Now Dara picks it up again at the 30, bringing it in. One-on-one. Kicks it past. Ooh. Kicks it past her defender. Looked like she might have scored there, but got, well, I don't want to say obstructed, but got kind of shielded away from that ball long enough for the keeper to come out and pick it up. Big punt again by the keeper, gets it out to past midfield. Tabor's back line retreats. Out to Joseph again, so this has kind of been their play. They kick it out to Joseph. Joseph gets it to the middle to Armand, and then we mount our attack from there, this time trying to get it to Oliveris, but Spencer picks it up. This is a one-on-one for Spencer, and she scores. Tabor College on the board. Not exactly the way Coach Thompson drew it up, maybe, but we will take the goal, no doubt.
Did I just start recording again?
So a little bit of a broken play there, and Spencer slicing in from the outside, kind of with her outside wing position. Moved forward and then slices in from the outside, picks that ball up, and kind of a loose ball, and she picks it up and scores easily, one-on-one on the keeper. Stars now with the kickoff after the goal. We'll try to get a goal back here. Hopefully Tabor just continues to mount the kind of offense they've had. Oliveris picks it up midfield, gets it out to Bennett. Bennett one-on-one, trying to beat the defender. She does beat her. Lots of physical play there. Now Joseph picks it up. She kicks it out of bounds. Stars will throw it in. Quick throw in by the Stars. Armand now picks it off, gets it to Monroy. Monroy back to Bennett. Bennett looking in the middle to Dara. Dara with the ball. Pokes it towards Oliveris. Now Oliveris back to Monroy, and Spencer coming across from the far side. See if she can put another one in the goal. She's going to kick it back here to Bennett. Bennett now with one defender to beat, but she kicks it in, tries to find the foot of Oliveris. Oliveris taps it, but the keeper picks it up easily. She'll punt again. Punt out to midfield, controlled by freshman Natalie Ford. She dribbles up, kicks it out wide to Bennett. Kind of the traditional look. We've come up the right side, it seems like a lot. Dara now gets control after the ball was to Armand to Monroy. Now Dara back to Monroy. So Tabor trying to work a little give and go there, and it gets picked off by the Stars, but now Reagan Hess on the far side picks it up, beats one defender. Looking for somebody. Tries to beat another defender. Now Dara and Hess kind of fighting for the ball at midfield. Natalie Ford picks it up, gets it to Dara. Tabor controlling in the midfield right now. Oliveris back to Armand. Not sure what that was. Looked like maybe it was going to be a back pass and then a forward pass to Spencer. Didn't work out quite that way. But Dara picks it up again. So Dara really being kind of a pest to the Stars there in the midfield. They can't quite get it past her. A little give and go look there. Just off Oliveris' foot again, and she's off the crossbar of the field goal post again.
Substitutions.
So Oliveris just has just a little bit too much air in her foot, and a couple balls have sailed on her, hit the football goal post, which sits about 2 feet above the soccer goal post, or the soccer crossbar. Bennett tries to pick up the goal kick, and does, but then gives it back. Now Armand at midfield, fighting for the ball, gets it to Wallace Carmona. Stars get it kicked out wide. Tabor retreating. Got their back line in formation. Ball's kicked, and it'll be a goal kick, or a corner kick for the Stars. Tabor's done a great job of staying in formation for the most part this game, and done a great job on offense of overlapping and picking up loose balls. Dara knocks it out. Monroy now has it. She gets it up to Spencer. Spencer's 1-on-4 right now. Monroy making a run. Everybody kind of coming up trying to help out. Bennett gets it on this near side. She'll wait for her teammates to kind of catch up with her. Now we're going to set it up. Ball's kicked to Armand in midfield. She kicks it back to Wallace Carmona. Wallace Carmona over to Hess on the far side. So Tabor trying to mount their attack from the back. Give and go. Dara back to Hess. Now Hess kicks it back to Wallace Carmona. Wallace Carmona brings it up. Gets it to Dara midfield. Dara turns. Nobody on her. She's going to kick a through ball. Gets a little bit too much of it. Keeper picks it up. Good idea. Looked like she had Bennett kind of on a run there, but Bennett saw it was too far away, so she pulled up. Goalie for the Stars, for Stevens, is getting a workout today. Dara just about picks up another one at midfield, and now Hess gets it. Hess to Oliveris. Oliveris turns, kicks it out wide to Joseph. Joseph brings it up quickly. Beats one defender, beats two defenders, beats three defenders. Now gets knocked down at the 20. Call made. Great job by Joseph. Beats three defenders, gets knocked down by the third. Ball sitting on the 20-yard line. Armand has got it teed up. Let's see what she does here.
It's all plugged in.
Kicks it far left. Unable to get a good foot on that. Maybe she was trying to, probably looked like she was going for a little return address there and put a little bit too much hook on it. 20 minutes left in this first half, and there is a break in the action for water. So that's a reflection of the temperature and humidity out here today. Game time temperature right now, we're looking at 87 degrees. We'll take a little time out with them here. Tabor up 1-0.
Tabor substitution. Number 7, Irene De La Rosa.
Okay, get that. Yeah, I did. Did you hear me? What do I do? Where do I go? Do I just put it in the middle of the screen like it is? Or I'm confused here again. I'm sweating. You guys stop? This breeze is nice. When I worked the guys game, this wasn't happening. Like, we didn't have.
As the players make their way back onto the field, and just going to tell you 87 degrees right now. Feels like 93. Looking for humidity. It says 58%. It feels warmer than that. Probably feels warmer than that when you were down on the field playing too. But just a precautionary water break there for the participants, and it'll be a goal kick for Stevens College Stars. Tabor just has done just a great job of keeping the ball, keeping the pressure on. Now Oliveras gets it off to Bennett. Bennett tries to give and go, looking for Dara going, making a run through. Knocked away by the Stars. A good idea there. Ball just got up a little high. Stevens now making a little push here. Gets picked off by Joseph. Joseph pulls it back. Gets it to Armand. Armand at the 30-yard line looking for someone in the middle. Now Bennett picks it up off the deflection. Back to Armand. And Armand in the middle to Oliveras. Oliveras looking wide, finds substitution that came in. It looks like Irene De La Rosa. De La Rosa gets it to Spencer. Spencer trying to get it through. Knocked away by the Stars, and it's knocked out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Blue Jays. Rachel Bennett will do the honors for the Blue Jays. Throws it back to Joseph. Joseph taps a little too far forward. Everybody whiffs at it, but Bennett picks it up. Cross for Bennett. Could be a header in there. De La Rosa misses. Gets it back. Kicks it to Dara. Dara's kick is deflected. Ball's kicked out of bounds now. It'll be a goal kick for the Stars, I believe. So Irene De La Rosa came running in. Looked like she was going to have get a foot on that. And then Dara had a chance, it appeared, but knocked away by the Stars. Substitution now, Allison Cubbin, sophomore out of Colorado. Midfielder forward comes in for Bennett. Bennett had a solid half so far. Gets her a little break. De La Rosa now picks off the goal kick. Oliveras now knocks it away, and Cubbin picks it up on this near side down in the corner. Crosses it in. De La Rosa misses. Kicked away by the Stars. It looked like De La Rosa swung and missed there. Tried to kick it pretty good, and it just didn't get her whole foot on it. Ball was bouncing a little bit. Throw in to De La Rosa. Cubbin picks it up, looking for a corner again, kicks it, and it goes to the keeper. She didn't get her whole foot on that one. Stars bringing up this near side. Pressure by Tabor. Armand at midfield puts pressure on. Ball's knocked away. Stars pick it up. Tabor retreating. Back line is in their formation. Tabor has 8 people back. Pick it off. Now Dara has control, kicks it out to Spencer. Dakota Spencer brings it up midfield, gets it off to Oliveras. Oliveras turns, has Cubbin out wide, and she decides to turn her away. Now she kicks it a little bit too late. Goalkeeper for the Stars comes out to pick it up. Good idea. Just got a little bit too far inside. Armand comes up, knocks the punt away. Spencer picks it up, gets it to Oliveras. Oliveras give and go to Spencer. Spencer taking off down the far side. Stars get back. Now cross in. De La Rosa trying to head it. Looks like the ball skipped over her head. Cubbin had a little bit of a shot at it. Free kick for the Stars. Ball on the far side, controlled by the Stars. Pull it back. to their back row, trying to set up an attack from the back line. Oliveira's putting a little bit of pressure on, but 1-on-4 is not very easy. Stars looking to try to get mount some kind of an attack. Ball's kicked long. Wainscott out of the goal. Kicks it out wide to Joseph. Joseph has room. Brings it up to the middle. Finds De La Rosa. De La Rosa brings it back. Finds Armand. Armand now up to Dara. Dara turns. Goes long for Cubbin. Cubbin's there, 1-on-1 with the keeper. If she can tap it by, she taps it by and gets it to Spencer. Spencer walks it into the goal. Goal for Tabor College. Second goal of the day for Spencer. All set up by nice play there in the midfield. Great job right there of Dara getting the ball forward to Cubbin. Cubbin just tapping over to Spencer. Good job by the Blue Jays. Scoring was 16:38 left in this first half. Tabor taking a 2-0 lead. Substitutions coming in for the Blue Jays. Number 24, Matty Pereira coming in. Matty, a junior out of Nevada. And it looked like, I'm trying to see now, I can't see the number that far away, but I'm pretty sure it was, if I can find her here, Reina Soltero, number 27, a sophomore out of Fort Worth, Texas. Got a lot of playing time last year as a freshman. So a couple more subs on for the Blue Jays. A little more than 15 minutes left in this first period. Tabor 2, both off of Dakota Spencer's foot, but set up very nicely by her teammates. Ball's kicked out of bounds by the Stars. Kayla Joseph on this near side, number 19, with the throw. Number 14, Danny Calder, played softball for the Blue Jays, now comes in. Number 14 gets knocked off the ball there by the Stars. Foul is called. It'll be a Tabor kick. Here's Sally Wallace Carmona will come in, try to get it into the mouth of the goal for the Blue Jays. She's got a pretty good leg. Long kick, kicked well over towards Dara, picked up by Reina Soltero, kicks it in, trying to find De La Rosa. De La Rosa couldn't quite control it. It'll be the Stars' kick. Stars now with the ball about midfield. Try to control it for a little while. Dara, once again, pestering the midfield. Dara and Armand have kind of controlled the midfield pretty much this whole first half for the Blue Jays. Reagan Hess now gets control of it. Past the Dara midfield. Dara turns.
Number 24, Madeline Pereira. Number 27, Reina Soltero.
Gets it to Soltero. Soltero back to De La Rosa. De La Rosa turns, tries to get it out wide here now. Natalie Ford kicks it out to Joseph. Joseph looking for somewhere to go. Has to pull it back. Pulls it back to Ford. Ford now turns. Gets it to, I believe that was Soltero in the middle of the field. Now back to Carmona. Carmona looks for Dara midfield. She's got it. She turns back. Gets it to De La Rosa. De La Rosa kicks towards the mid, or Soltero maybe that was. I think Soltero looking for De La Rosa again. Now the Stars get control, get it to the 40. Nowhere to go. Joseph right there. Joseph fighting for the ball, gets it to Calder. Calder turns, starts heading upfield. Calder about 6 feet tall, looking for somebody, and kicks it a little bit long there. Soltero making a run.
Sorry, my water bottle started rolling.
Coven fights for the ball, goes down. Matty Pereira gets it to Dara. Dara now finds De La Rosa. De La Rosa gets it out wide to Coven. Coven with nobody on her will cross it here if she can. Gets it crossed in front of the net. Darrow comes in, tries to get a foot on it, does, but not enough to get it to the goal. Keeper picks it up. Goal kick for the Stars. So Tabor College doing a good job of getting a lot of people into the game. Calder picks up the goal kick now, kicks it right back to her. Now it's long to Carmona. Carmona with a big head. Gets it about 20 yards ahead. Now Coven gets knocked off the ball. A little retaliation. Gets called for the foul. I would say that's a good foul. Garrison and Matheny at midfield now, getting ready to check in for the Blue Jays. Carmona gets it up to Coven. Coven tries to collect it. Now Pereira collects it, gets it off to Dara. Dara now turns, beats one girl, double team. Now the other one comes in and steals it away. Tabor defense retreats quickly. Soltero comes back, steals the ball from the Stars. Good job by Soltero coming back and helping on defense. Gets it to Dara midfield. Unable to control, Stars get it. Move it back. We'll start their attack from the back row again. Ball's kicked to the middle. Carmona right there to pick it off for the Blue Jays. Gets it up to Calder. Calder now looking for someone to make a run. Kicks it out wide to Soltero. Soltero up the far side, looking to beat one defender across. Crosses it in. Goal kick for... Should be a goal kick for the Blue Jays. Substitutions in the game now. Matheny coming in for Joseph and Garrison, Darian Garrison. Going to come in for Dara to give Dara a break. Coach Thompson trying to keep people fresh with the humidity and the temperature feeling like 93 out there in the sun. Giving everybody a little bit of a break. Cross there, almost controlled by Tabor, now kicked away. Stars player has it, now loses it. Coven with the ball on this near side, looking for a through ball to Armand or to Calder. Calder gets it. She's going past, she's got one girl beat. She's got two girls beat. She's going one-on-one here. Now she's got somebody on her back. She's going to she's going to turn and score. And she does. Goal by a softball player. Transferred in after her senior year of softball. She had a semester of eligibility left. Comes in and scores a left-footed goal. She is left-handed, and she scores a goal for the Blue Jays. First ever soccer score by Danny Calder in college. I don't know anything about her high school or it's been 4 years removed from soccer, but comes out here and gets a goal today against Stevens College. Tabor College goes up 3-0 on Stevens College. So it's good to see Tabor College offense doing some things here today, and that bodes well for the season. Blue Jays picked in the KCAC, middle of the pack. De La Rosa now in the middle of the field, gets it to Pereira. Pereira to Garrison. Now Garrison out wide to Soltero. Soltero has one to beat, does beat her. Nobody on her. She's going to bring it towards the goal. Kicks it right in towards the goal, just misses. I don't know if she was trying to get that in the goal or if she was trying to get it off of Allison Cubbin's head. Allison had made a good run there.
Tabor substitution number 10.
Ball just a little wide of what Allison could get to. Number 10, Brubaker, comes in now. Gives Natalie Hess a break. Almost a new 11 out there for the Blue Jays. I don't think Wallace Carmona, or Ford have been off the pitch. They might be the only two that didn't get a break so far this half. Ball controlled again in midfield, or not controlled, but now Garrison picks it up, knocks it back to Brubaker. Brubaker with the ball far side. Gets it to the middle to Pereira. Pereira knocks it back to Carmona Wallace. Or Wallace Carmona. Wallace Carmona now takes it off to the sideline. Kicks it back. Keeper Wayne Scott comes out, picks it up, gets it to Ford. Ford gets it up to Cubbin. Cubbin now off to De La Rosa. De La Rosa beats one girl, looking for Calder in the middle. Now she goes long. And Garrison picks it up at the 30. Kicks it back to Brubaker. Brubaker now, nobody on her, comes forward, gets it out wide to Soltero. Soltero with nobody on her can take it up the sideline. Crosses it in, looking for Calder. Couldn't quite get it to her. Keeper comes out, picks it up.
Sometimes I forget that I'm not recording, so I'm just watching it.
Keeper's been busy for Stevens College today. Long kick out, controlled, almost controlled. It was Maddie Pereira put a foot on it, tried to get it to her teammate, Garrison. Just picked off by the Stars. Through ball, Ford picks it up for the Blue Jays, gets it off to Matheny. Matheny now middle to Calder. Calder taps it to De La Rosa. De La Rosa now off to Garrison. Garrison going to look out wide to Soltero. Makes a through ball pass to Soltero. It's a foot race. The keeper comes out, beats her to it. Nice tap in there by Garrison. Just about 1 or 2 steps too far. Big kick to midfield again by the Stevens College goalie. Knocked away by Brubaker. Tabor doing a great job of keeping the pressure on Stevens. Wallace Carmona now picks it off, gets it off to Pereira. Pereira off to Cubbin. Cubbin now looking in the middle. Finds Calder. Calder knocks it off her shoulder, then goes for the ball. Picked off by Stevens. Controlled by Stevens College in the back. Nowhere to go. They get it to the middle of the field. Kicking it around in the back. No pressure by Tabor right now. Now off of Stevens, kicked it off their own player. Calder now one-on-one with the keeper again. Taps it past the keeper. She's going to score her second college goal. Walks it in. I'm not sure it's going to... I think it does count. All of a sudden I saw the official holding up his hands, but it does count. I don't think you can blame that on anybody in particular, but Calder, another goal, 2 goals by Dakota Spencer, 2 goals by Danny Calder, 4-0 Tabor College in this first half, 5 minutes to play. A little bit of a junk goal, but hey, a goal is a goal is a goal. And so Tabor College 4-0 now over Stevens College Stars. Kind of an unfortunate play by the Stars. That ball was kicked off their own player. Tabor able to pick it up. Calder just being aggressive, going after that. Beats the keeper one-on-one. Stars now on the far side. Brubaker playing defense. It's knocked off of the Stars player. Brubaker with a throw. Up to Soltero. Soltero with nobody on her now. Beats the defenders. Gets it off to, it looked like Cubbin. Now Cubbin goes down. I thought Calder was going to pick that up. Oh, Kayla Matheny comes up and to make a tackle. Gets knocked down. Going to be a foul on her. Free kick for the Stars. Matheny a half step late getting there. Kind of took the brunt of that one from the Stars player. Natalie Ford comes up, makes a nice play. Now Calder with the ball. Taps it towards Soltero, controlled by the Stars. Soltero now up to Calder. Calder looking to do something with that. Couldn't quite get a foot on it. Garrison picks it up with her head. Heads it out to Matheny. Matheny now will drop it back to Ford. Ford over to Wallace. Carmona gets it up to Pereira. Pereira out to Ford again. Now Ford will bring it up, kick it out to Matheny. Matheny down the sideline. Kicks it to the back row of the Stars player. They pick it up easily. Now they'll set up their offense from the back. They try to get it to middle. They do. Nowhere to go. They kick it out wide. Ford knocks it out of bounds. It'll be a throw in Stars. Throw into the Stars. Kicked out by Brubaker. Controlled there by De La Rosa and Pereira. Pereira now out wide to Cubbin. Cubbin finding Calder down the middle. It's 3-on-4. Calder now looks for Soltero, making a run through, picked up by the Stars. Pereira knocks it out to Garrison. Garrison back to Soltero. Now De La Rosa has it midfield, looking for someone for a through ball.
Yep, 2 minutes left.
Kicks it back to Brubaker. Brubaker down the far side. Nobody on her. She'll bring it up. Kicks it out wide to Soltero. Soltero to Garrison. Give and go. Soltero now taking it in the goal. Nobody to beat but the goalie. Knocked down in the box. Pretty sure we're going to have a PK. Soltero was going one-on-one with the goalie there until she got tripped up. She takes long strides. I don't know if it was intentional, but she was tripped. It was pretty obvious. Araceli Wallace Carmona will come in for the PK. Tabor with a chance to go up 5-0 here in the first half. Pouring it on Stevens College right now. Goal kick is good by Wallace Carmona. Goalie had no chance there. Goal for Tabor College. 5-0. Tabor College on top of Stevens College.
Fine.
Scoring has been a problem for the Blue Jays most of last year and the beginning of this year. Not a problem tonight. Stevens College now is going to keep the ball on their end of the field, just kind of pass it back and forth for a little bit. Try to maybe run out this half and stop the bleeding. Good kick up the sideline. Carmona comes over, knocks it out. Be a throw in for the Stars. Throw in, header. Now Natalie Ford tries to kick it out. Looks like it's going to be a corner kick now for the Stars. Good cross. Header by Noah, who else but Araceli, Wallace, Carmona. Danny Calder kicks it, picks it up, kicks it long with 10 seconds left in the half. Just kicks it out of bounds, and it'll be halftime with the Tabor College Blue Jays up 5-0. Yes, you heard that right. 5-0. Tabor College over Stevens College. We'll take a break here at halftime with them, and we'll come back in 15 minutes.
Zoom in just a little. Yours is probably going to tip, but if you move it, if you tighten that like that, that won't tip. So when you're ready to move it again, loosen that
Loosen
up.
it up a little bit.
Yeah, but I put it right there because that's about where they're going to be when they come back out. Wyatt, I'm going to put yours on the. I'm going to put yours down on the building.
Oh, the scoreboard's up there.
That's a new one. I'm actually going to switch. I'm going to put yours that little bit right there. That's about where they're going to come. Like that, so it doesn't move you. I'm going to switch this one. No, I'm not. I'm just going to back it up. Because I was going to. Yeah, do you guys want to come down so you don't have to sit up here?
Yeah.
Take a break? Get water?
got the soul, just when the world saying they got no hope. Here comes the love, we got audio. We flying high, superhero. That's on my chest with my Marilyn Monroe. Feel like a star, 'cause we got audio.
Make a bum bum me, I'll give you melody. Make a bum bum me, I'll give you melody. Make a song so sweet, you gon' come on with me, oh. Make a bum bum me, I'll give you melody. Make a bum bum me, I'll give you melody. Make a song so sweet, you gon' come on with me, oh.
Hey yo, this beat is banana. Hey, King Kong the tree and put him in the trunk of the van. So when the doors lift up, they fall off. In my ride, you see the doors is all off. The wheels look flat, truck so heavy in the back. Got the speakers in the front, and they be sitting on my lap. Got the bumper to the ground, got the trunk weighing it down. They think it's a low rider when they come from out of town. And that's the King Kong. Plus the gorillas behind. So when I'm rolling through your hood, anybody can find me. You can hit me from the next block. When I'm on the next block, I'm headed to the next block. So jump into the next block.
Before you see me, you can hear me. Before you see me, you can hear me. Before you see me, that King Kong in the
Stopping and jumping when I start bumping, so I told her she wasn't talking about nothing and she just frontin'. You can hear me from a block and you already know, sir. With the women, cause they feeling how it rumble in my trunk. I got many speakers up in my trunk and I turn it up and all the ladies loving how it be bumping. They can hear it, you can hear me before you see me. I got beats up in my trunk.
Your playlist for the best times. Welcome to Tabor College.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kind of dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead. Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming. Fed to the rules and I hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun. Your brain gets smart but your head gets dumb. So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? You'll never know if you don't go. You'll never shine if you don't glow. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid. Only shooting stars break the mold. It's a cool place, and they say it gets colder. You're bundled up now, wait till you get older. But the media man begs to differ, judging by the hole in the satellite picture. The ice we skate is getting pretty thin. The water's getting warm, so you might as well swim. My world's on fire, how about yours? That's the way I like it, and I'll never get bored. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid. Only shooting stars break the mold.
was another fantastic song here on Game Time. The product of athletics is not wins and championships. It's the development of lifetime values and respect for the game. Please join us in showing your good sportsmanship and respect for those who play, coach, and officiate these events, and help those lessons extend beyond this game and into the classrooms and our daily lives. Time for more great tunes here on Game Time.
At Tabor College, where the Blue Jays play, the soundtrack is Game Time.
We hope you're having a good time listening to some great music here on Game Time. Student athletes are positive ambassadors for their school and community. We ask that you join these young people in their quest to positively impact those around them. Another game day tune is coming up here on Game Time.
The Tabor College Blue Jays are all in.
All the time.
We back the Blue Jays.
Backstabber, you liar, betrayer. I know you've been just like a father. I know he hurt you. That's no excuse. Hurt it.
Welcome back, everybody, to Joel H. Wean Stadium here in Hillsboro, Kansas. As we get ready for the second half kickoff, teams are coming out on the field. And just to go over a little bit of the recap of that first half for the Blue Jays, 5 goals scored in that first half. The first 2 goals by Dakota Spencer. We had Dakota a senior from Colorado, tapping in a couple goals for the Blue Jays, and then 2 more goals tacked on by Danny Calder, a senior also, who's playing her first year of soccer, moved over from softball after finishing her softball career, and she was able to score 2 more goals. And then the last one, a PK. Soltero had got into the, Reina Soltero had got into the box and tripped up in the box. Araceli Wallace Carmona, senior, also comes in and nails the PK. Tabor College taking a 5-0 lead in this first half against Stevens College from Boonville, Missouri. So second half here getting ready to kick off. The Stevens College Stars will do the honors, and we'll get set for another 45 minutes, and here we go. Lineups are out on the field, and that was Allie Simpson with the header. Controlled now by the Stars. Free kick by the Stars at midfield. Kick it forward on this outside. Tabor dropping everybody except Oliveris in the midfield. Now stolen by Dara, up to Oliveris. Oliveris trying to get a through ball to Dakota Spencer, knocked away by the Stars. Now Oliveris able to steal the ball back. Does some fancy footwork on the sideline. Kicks it towards the back row, and that's Maddie Pereira on the back row, kicking it outside to Kayla Joseph. Now to Hannah Armand. Armand to Oliveris. Oliveris looking for Monroe. Unable to get it to her, but Oliveris gets it back. Now she finds Monroe midfield. Monroe looking for a through ball to Spencer. Doesn't get it through. Ball's kicked out wide by the Stars. Stars kick it back now, do a back pass and a kick forward. Stars doing a little bit better job here in this early going, except now Monroe gets it to Spencer. Spencer off to Oliveris. A give and go. Oliveris can't get it back to Spencer. So several times now they've tried to get a through ball to Spencer and then unable to pull it off. Now Bennett gets the ball, takes it to midfield. She tries a through ball to Spencer. No go. Now another one. Spencer, looked like Dakota Spencer might have been offsides, but no call. It'll be Tabor throw in on the sideline. Allie Simpson with the ball.
Talking to me?
Sorry,
Who?
you.
No. Who is he? Who's this guy talking to me?
Golf coach talking to the guy that's talking to us. Can you hear him a little bit?
Yeah, I can.
Tabor now controls it, kicks it back to Wayne Scott in the goal. Back out to Simpson out on the far or near side here. She gets it up to Spencer, who comes back from her forward position. Now kicks it up past her defender, goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw in. Ball's kicked back to Maddie Pereira. Maddie Pereira gets it out to Joseph on the far side. Joseph brings it up quickly, gets it out wide to Bennett. Bennett making a run. Not going to get, oh, she does get there. Didn't look like she could for a second. She got there. Kicks it off of the defender, out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Rachel Bennett. Rachel with a throw back to Joseph. Joseph now kicks, turns, gets it to Armand midfield, or in the middle of the field. She tries to kick it forward, goes out of bounds. Off the Stars. It'll be another throw for Bennett. Throw in looking for Monroe. Couldn't quite get it to her. Stars take possession at the 10-yard line. There'll be a throw in, a free kick. Foul called on the Blue Jays. They're going to keep it on the back row for a little bit. Try to mount some kind of an attack. Get it out wide. Armand picks it off at the 50-yard line, brings it forward. Kicks it out wide to Bennett. Bennett now looking to beat a defender. Does beat one. Brings it in towards the goal. Takes a shot off the keeper. Dara chasing it down. Couldn't quite get there. Kicked out by the Stars. Good job by Natalie Ford. Kicks it off the Stars. It'll be a kick or a throw in for the Blue Jays. Nice job by Natalie Ford kicking that off of the Stars player. Good throw in. Knocked away by the Stars. Armand picks it up, gets it off to Monroy in midfield. Monroy gets it to Oliveris. Oliveris now trying to get past the defender. Unable to do so. Ball's kicked out wide by the Stars. Allie Simpson knocks it away from the Stars. It'll be a throw in for the Stars. Throw in down the sideline, knocked away by Simpson. Gets it to Armand, off to Pereira, down to Joseph. Joseph taking it up the right side, gets it back to Armand in the middle, now to Carla Monroy. Monroy tips it a little bit too far away, but Tabor able to control it. Bennett now tries to get a through ball to Spencer again, unable to do so. Armand collects in the midfield again, off of Pereira, looking for a through ball to Spencer, gets it. Spencer blocked off by defender for the Stars. A great job. Keeper comes out and picks up the ball. So a good job there of defense by the Stars. Tabor trying to get that through ball to Spencer, who has very good wheels. Almost got there. Tabor picks the ball off again. Armand able to get it to Bennett. Bennett now drops it back to Joseph. Joseph looking for Bennett. Bennett dropping back to replace her. Pereira now on defense on the far side. Doing a good job staying between the goal and the ball. Picks off the ball. Knocked out of bounds. Call made there. Throw in for the Stars. Tabor did not clear the ball out of the net, out of the goal mouth. Little lackadaisical in the goal mouth, and the Stars come in and nail one in the back of the net to score a goal on the Blue Jays. Tabor not being very aggressive on defense there. Kind of let the ball just kind of hang around in the goal, and bad things happen when you do that. So Tabor gives up a goal here in the first 10 minutes of the second half. They'll look to get it back quick. A long pass to Bennett. She taps it, hits the goalie. Now she tries to tap it again off the goalie, and it goes wide. Bennett almost getting that back within seconds of allowing Stevens a goal. It'll be a corner kick for the Blue Jays. Bennett will go out wide to take it. So Tabor controlling most of this action. Corner kick right in there. Armand goes up high, tries to get it. Monroy kicks it out to Spencer. Spencer takes a long kick off the crossbar. Almost. I mean, that kick was from the 25-yard line. It's a 35-yard kick. Now Armand kind of pokes it in, and Monroy, and then keeper picks it up easily. But Spencer took a shot, and that thing just barely missed. Maddie Pereira comes up, knocks the ball towards Armand. Dara picks it up, gets it to Monroy in the middle. Monroy looking for Spencer. Spencer looking to control, gets it to Oliveras. Oliveras looking to control, now kicks it back to Monroy. Monroy takes a shot high and wide left. So Tabor doing, getting a little anxious on the kick, but taking some longer shots. But that's to be expected with a 5-1 lead. Goal kick for the Stars. Spencer picks it up off the goal kick, gets it to Monroy. Monroy back to Spencer. A little too high for her to handle. Good idea. Throw in for the Stars. Substitution for the Stars. #27, Macy Marshall checking in from Dixon, Missouri. Ball kicked out by the Stars, but Tabor picks it up, gets it to Armand, middle of the field. She kicks it wide for Kayla Joseph. Joseph brings it up quickly, gets it to Monroy in the middle, out wide to Bennett. Bennett controls on the far side of the field. Beats her defender, looking to get it past another, can't do it. Go be a corner kick for Tabor. Stars player unable to do anything with that. Usually you try to kick that over the sideline as opposed to the end line, but kicks it out over the end line. Tabor College will now only has about 5 players in there looking to get that ball in the goal, and it's Armand tries to get a foot on it, does a little bit, right to the keeper, picks it up easily. Tabor only has 5 girls up in on that corner. Natalie Ford with a header, gets it out to midfield. Nobody goes for it except Stars player comes in and picks it up. Allie Simpson now lets the ball ride. Now she kicks it to her teammate Spencer before it goes out of bounds. Oliveras kicks it, gets it from Spencer, now back out wide to Spencer. She controls it before it goes out. Now she brings it in towards the goal, kicks it wide for Bennett. Bennett unable to get there. Almost stops it before it goes out, but not quite. Couldn't quite get there. Goal kick, Stars. So Tabor doing a lot of running, but not getting much production. Goal kick for the Stars. Gets it out wide. Tabor not letting the ball get behind him. Knocked out of bounds by Oliveras. Throw in Stars. Ball gets past the defenders. Pereira kind of shielding the player away from it. Doing a good job there. Now brings it forward. Nobody on her. Keeps bringing it up. Gets it out to Oliveras. Oliveras looks, turns, comes towards the middle. Beats one defender. Now gets it to Armand. Armand looking out wide. Couldn't quite get it to Bennett. Bennett able to pick it off, though. Beats her defender. Coming up the sideline again. Brings it towards the middle. Fakes again. Now tries to get it towards the goal, now kicks it into the side of the net. So good hustle by Bennett. Looking for somewhere to go with that ball. Working hard on that far side is Rachel Bennett. Goal kick by the Stars, now picked off by Bennett. She beat the player to the ball, but knocks the player down in the process. Foul called. Stars will have a free kick. Good hustle again by Rachel Bennett. You can tell she really wants to have a foot on that ball and get it in the back of the net. You got to love hustle plays. Stars now going to kick it, switch fields. Try to get it, mount an attack from the right side. Long ball kicked up, headed away by Armand. Oliveris picks it up off to Spencer. Spencer to Dara. Dara back to Oliveris. Oliveris looking for a through ball, and Monroe was already past that point. Now Natalie Ford gets it to Armand. Armand able to knock it away. Bennett's going to chase this one down. Goes out of bounds, and it'll be Tabor throw. Throw into Monroy, gets it to Bennett. Bennett now taking it down the far side. Two girls on her, close by her. Now she crosses. Off the Stars player to the goalie, and now it'll be a punt for the goalie. She's had some big punch today, gets him out to midfield. A header by Armand gets it off to Spencer. Spencer off to Dara. Now Dara gets it to Oliveris. Oliveris back to Dara. Now Dara looking for the through ball to Spencer. Good defense there by the Stars to knock it over the sideline. Throw in by Simpson coming up. Allie Simpson, senior from Parowan, Utah. Yep, now they're going to switch it, and Bennett's going to come all the way across field with a throw.
Star substitution.
Number 7 substitution, Irene De La Rosa, sophomore midfielder from Wichita, Kansas. Played at Northwest High School, sophomore. Comes into the game. Throw in off the head of a Stars player. Rachel Bennett will try again. Big throw this time, gets it clear to the middle. Armand picks it off now off the deflection. She's going to try to get it to Spencer, which she does. Spencer takes a shot just high, goes over the crossbar and between the crossbar on the goalpost, the football goalpost. So, you know, she didn't miss by much, but good job there. Players warming up on the sidelines for the Blue Jays. 28 minutes left in this second period. Goal kick by the Stars. Dara gets a foot on it, gets it over to Bennett. Bennett now takes it in, beats one player, gets it towards the goal mouth. Now De La Rosa tried to get a foot on it, kicked out by the Stars. Stars try to get it upfield, picked off by Armand. Armand now drops it out wide to Bennett. Bennett to the middle to Oliveris. Oliveris turns, gets it to Dara. Dara now brings it forward. Tries to get it inside to Spencer, unable to do so. Kicked away by the Stars. Goes out of bounds. Stars can't control. Throw in by Tabor. Simpson throws to Armand. Armand now turns, looks towards the middle, gets it to De La Rosa. De La Rosa with nobody on her turns. Now the player comes up, now back to Armand. Armand takes a shot, a long shot. Goes off the goalie, off the bar, almost into the net. That was a long shot by Armand, almost scored a goal. Ball knocked out of bounds by the Blue Jays. It'll be a throw in for the Stars. Stars throwing at midfield. Armand heads it away. Now it gets towards the middle of the field. De La Rosa picks it up. Gets it to Olivares. Olivares turns, pulls it back. Looking for somewhere to go. Drops it off to Simpson. Simpson to midfield to Armand. Armand's looking in the middle to De La Rosa. De La Rosa turns. Nobody on her. She's got room. Tries a through ball to Bennett. Gets away from her. Keeper picks it up. So Tabor College controlling play in their end of the field. Armand tries to short hop that one to midfield. Can't quite get a foot on it. But Joseph does from bringing it upfield. Drop back to Joseph from Bennett. Now Joseph will have it at midfield to Armand. Passes through the officials' legs. A little bit of unfortunate play there, and Tabor gets it back. Olivares hustles back. Tabor switches fields, gets it to Simpson on the near side. Simpson looks to go down the sideline. Ball stolen away. Simpson gets it back. Unfortunately, she knocked the opposing player down in the process. Free kick for the Stars. Sun has gone down behind Joel H. Ween Stadium now. It's a beautiful night here out on this soccer field at Tabor College. De La Rosa picks it up, brings it upfield, uses her speed, gets past one defender, gets it off to Olivares. Olivares now looking for a through ball to Bennett. Gets it to her. If she doesn't get knocked off the ball, she's almost to get to the ball when the keeper comes out of the box, kicks the ball away. Now Tabor's got control of it again. Olivares from off to Dara. Dara now looking for another through ball, this time to Bennett. She knocks it away, knocks it towards the keeper. Keeper comes up and gets the ball. Bennett runs into her just a little bit. Keeper gets up a little slow. Another big punt controlled by Armand. Stars pick it off. Dara now comes back, gets the ball away from the Stars. Now Spencer gets it off on the sideline. Stars get control. Spencer knocks it out of bounds. Stars under control right now. De La Rosa heads it over to Olivares. Olivares back to De La Rosa. De La Rosa tries to get through a couple players. Foul called. Free kick for the Stars. 22 minutes and 33 seconds left in this second half. Tabor up 5-1. Haven't scored yet in this second half. Stars were able to put one on the board. We've got some mass substitutions ready to come in for the Blue Jays. Matheny, Hess, Garrison, Brubaker, and Cubbin, Calder, all set to check in. Armand controlling in the middle of the field, kicks it out wide to Simpson. Simpson now looking for somewhere to go, gets it to Dara in the midfield. Dara turns, gets it back to De La Rosa. De La Rosa with a through ball kick, just a little bit too close to the keeper. It was a good idea, but she got a little error under it, got a little bit too much on it. It was right there. Another big punt headed by Armand towards Olivares in the middle. Olivares turns, controls, was looking for Bennett. Ball's kicked out over the end line. Goal kick, or a corner kick for the Blue Jays. Substitutions coming in now for the Blue Jays and for the Stars. All the names mentioned earlier. Armand comes off, Olivares comes off, Joseph comes off, Spencer comes off. Fresh legs come out onto the field. Corner kick will be taken by Reagan Hess, freshman defender out of Amarillo, Texas. And she's going to kick with her left foot, so I don't know what that means. Bennett now making her way off the field. It's off the field. She could be left-footed. Nice corner. Kicked right back out to Hess. She's going to try again. Goes back in right at the keeper. Keeper picks it up. She'll wait for her teammates to get out, and she rolls the ball out to the defender on his near side. Nice corner there by Hess. Header by Ford. Ball's controlled at midfield by Cubbin over to De La Rosa. De La Rosa now looking for a ball through to Dara. Doesn't quite get it through. Stars pick it off. Ball's kept in bounds. For a little bit, looked like it was knocked out of bounds. Or a foul called. I think it's a free kick. Foul called on the Blue Jays. Crossfield pass. Switch fields by the Stars. Now they come back to the middle and bring it outside. Now drop back again. Tabor in their 4-4-5-1 formation. Danny Calder at the point, or I guess it's the 9 position, if you're into numbering. Used to call it the striker. Stars passing the ball back and forth. Stars kind of controlling the ball from the back now. They kick it towards the middle and kick it back out. Tabor's defense doing a good job. Now picked off by Tabor. Dara has it now. Drops it back to Ford. Ford gets it up to Calder. Picked off by the Stars before she could get there. Garrison now on defense, gets the ball away, drops it back to Matheny. Matheny now gets it out wide to Cubbin. Cubbin can't quite keep it in bounds on the far side. Throw in for the Stars. More subs in for the Blue Jays. We're going to take a break. 17:46 left in this second period. Water break time, and we'll take a little water break with them.
I can literally hear everything that they're saying before he says it, so I just start
can.
Oh,
It's literally like in the zone of play, so I can't really hide the fucking trash can.
As the players are making their way back out on the field, just a reminder, Tabor's next game, Saturday, September 7 versus Concordia University right here at 2 o'clock in the afternoon at Joel H. Wayne Stadium.
Hide the trash can, Flyer. Where? Where's the ball? Oh, okay.
Stars set to throw the ball in on the far side of the field. Ball will roll over the end line. Goal kick for the Blue Jays. Goalkeeper Wainscott will now do the honors with the goal kick. Good ball, kicked up to about the 35-yard line. Controlled now by Tabor College. Brubaker with the ball, drops it back to Ford. Ford now looking to the middle of the field for Garrison. Garrison going to continue moving the ball across field. Trying to get it to the Calder in the middle, up front. Stars taking it away. Tabor not putting quite as much pressure on the ball as they were early in the game. Ford doing a good job of closing in there. Now Hess picks it off on the through ball. Picked up by Monroe. Monroe up to De La Rosa. De La Rosa turns. Still has control of the ball. Looks for a through ball. Just too far again for Cubbin. So De La Rosa's had some really nice plays up front and had some very nice opportunities for through balls. Just kicking them just a little bit tight towards the goalie and instead of further out wide. But she's really made some nice moves to get in position to do that. Matheny now with the ball on the far side, gets it to Cubbin. Cubbin can't control it, goes out of bounds. Matty Pereira backing up Matheny on the far side, gets it to De La Rosa in the middle. Now back to Ford. Ford brings it up, gets it out wide to Hess. Hess now finds De La Rosa in the middle. Now Calder gets it out wide to Brubaker. Brubaker gets past one defender. Now Brubaker and Calder get tangled up with each other a little bit. Spacing a little bit of an issue. Now Ford comes up. Couldn't quite control it. She'll be called for the foul. Smart move there by Ford. Stevens now in control. Nobody pressuring the ball right now for the Blue Jays. Everybody dropped deep. Playing a defensive-minded game now. And then the Blue Jays, De La Rosa gets it. Comes up strong. Fouls the Stars player. She goes down for a little bit. I think she's going to be okay, but needs a little time to. Might just need a little time. Once again, the Blue Jays play this Saturday against Concordia. 5-1 lead in this game. 14 minutes, a little over 14 minutes left in this second half. Blue Jays put up 5 in the first half. Have been unable to score at all in this second half. Had a lot of through ball opportunities, either knocked away and just couldn't quite get it to the right spot for the Blue Jays. And then they've had a couple go off. One off the crossbar, maybe two off the crossbar. Stars player, injured player, will walk off the field. Looks like she's going to be okay. Free kick by the Stars. Nice ball, kicked all the way in. Keeper picks it up. Good punt out by Tiffany. Stars get control of it, but now it's off to Brubaker. She gets it to the middle field to De La Rosa. De La Rosa is looking for a through pass. She gets a through pass. This one might get there. Keeper comes out, has to kick the ball away and kick it out of bounds. So that was a great play there. Took just a little bit off that through ball, and Allison Cubbin and Danny Calder both racing for it. Ball's kicked out. It looks like Matheny will throw it in on the far side for the Blue Jays. Flicked on over her head by Monroy. Goes over the end line. It'll be a goal kick by the Stevens College Stars. Stevens, a private women's college in Boonville, Missouri. Goal kick by the Stars. Stars unable to control. Be a throw in by the Blue Jays. Another substitution coming. Reina Soltero, sophomore out of Fort Worth, Texas, coming in now, and Danny Calder will take a break. Soltero will go up to handle that position up front that Calder was maintaining. Thrown on the far side. Maddie Pereira controls, gets it to Soltero in the middle. Soltero looking for somewhere to go. Drops it to Garrison. Garrison now with nobody on her brings it up. Looking for a through ball. Almost gets it through to Allison Cubbin, but knocked away by the Stars. Just didn't quite have enough on it. Good idea. Throw in Matheny. Drops it back to Pereira. Pereira now kicks it into Garrison midfield. Garrison now gets it to Monroy. Monroy gets it over to, it looks like Brubaker will pick it up. And the Stars control. Once again, two Tabor players in the same area trying to figure out what to do with the ball and a lack of space. So spacing a little bit of an issue, and players playing in different positions a little bit. Soltero gets a foot on it. Garrison controls, gets a long pass up, almost gets past the Stars. Now Soltero makes a run back defensively. Now kicks the ball long, and that one probably will go over the end line. Hope the keeper comes out and knocks it out. Probably would have gone over the end line, but didn't want to take a chance to throw in for the Blue Jays. Ten minutes, 40 seconds left in this second period. Tabor ahead 5-1. 5 goals coming in the first half. They gave up the lone goal to Stevens in the second half. Stevens gets control. Keeper rolls it out. Tabor now putting a little bit more pressure on. Ball's kicked out of bounds by Stevens. Throw in for the Blue Jays. Hess with the throw in on this near side, number 33. Gets it to Brubaker. Brubaker traps, kicks it back. Looked like she was trying to get it to De La Rosa. Now Matheny picks it off. Now in the back, Maddie Pereira picks it off. Gets it out wide to Cubbin. Cubbin now brings it towards the middle, looks for a ball through. Off of the Stars player, keeper comes out. Picks it up. Brubaker picks it off on the near side, then promptly gets it stolen away, but now she's back on defense. Hess here on the close side, near side. Stars trying to get it to middle of the field. They do, but it's knocked away by the Blue Jays. Now Hess gets it back to middle of the field. Monroy controls it, brings it back, loses it. Now picked up by Cubbin. Now De La Rosa. This is a ball, a little bit of a pinball action going on here right now. Garrison controls it, gets it off to Cubbin. Cubbin on the far side. Trying to beat a defender, and she does. Gets it around the corner, but then knocks it, taps it just a little too hard, goes over the end line. Subs coming in for the Stars. 8:25 left in this second half. Tabor doesn't quite have the scoring, hasn't had the scoring opportunities in this second half as they had in the first half. Not as many anyway. Pereira knocks it to Cubbin. Cubbin getting pressured on the outside. Loses the ball, now gets it back. Soltero drops back, gets it to De La Rosa. De La Rosa drops it back to Hess on the near side. Hess outside to Brubaker. Now De La Rosa kicks it up long and looking for somebody from Tabor to do something with it. Headed up front by Cubbin. Soltero almost came on till the keeper got there. Another big kick. Garrison controls it in the middle, then to Monroy. Now kicked out by the Stars. Ford comes in and makes a rough play. Player goes down from the Stars again, and so I think they're going to call out the trainer and the coach. Time is stopped. Blue Jays not looking quite as fresh this half as they did the first half. Player still down on the field. Can't quite tell the number from here, but she's up and walking. I think she'll come off the field Looks like number 13. Oh. Oh. Okay. So we've had a correction on Stevens College. They're from Columbia, but they play their soccer matches in Boonville. So number 13, Morgan Lang, comes off the field on her own power. So that's good news. Junior from Baldwin, Missouri. Tabor now controlling the ball on the back line. Maddie Pereira kicks it up, gets it to Carla Monroy. Monroy turns, looking for somewhere to go, drops it off to Garrison. Garrison switch fields, gets it over to Hess on the near side. Hess looks up to Brubaker at midfield. Brubaker gets it over to Soltero. Soltero has a crowd of stars around her. Now Garrison picks up the ball, kicks it long, a through ball to Soltero. She was able to tap it past the goalie, and it's going in. So the goalie came way out on that one, unable to get there before Soltero. Soltero taps it towards the goal, and it goes right in the back of the net for the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays now with 6 goals on the evening. Nice play there by Soltero to get to that ball, but a nice tap towards her, a nice through ball by Garrison to set up Soltero. Goalie came out, thought she had a play on that. Soltero just beat her to it. Soltero takes some long strides. She's faster. I mean, sometimes you don't think she's that fast, but with those long strides, she covers some ground quickly. Stars coming back now on this near side, down the sideline. Ball's passed up the sideline, controlled by Ford. Now kicked off of Ford, now dropped back. Smart play here would probably be to switch fields, but they stay on this sideline. Get it down the sideline, and Ford's going to pick it up long, kick it out of bounds. Not going to take a chance. Let our defense get back in formation and Stevens throw on this near side. Garrison knocks it away. Cubbin picks it up, goes long to Soltero. Soltero's keeps control of it. She's looking for a through ball right now. She gets it. Through ball offsides, Monroy. They stepped up on Monroy, and she was offsides by several yards. But a good idea. Good play by Soltero. Kick towards the middle of the field. Monroe controls it. Stars player comes up and makes a good play, kicks it long, keeper picks it up. Wainscott out wide to Matheny. Matheny now looking for Cubbin on the sideline, finds her. Cubbin brings it up the sideline, beats one player, continues up the sideline. Now turns towards the goal. Finds Soltero. Soltero off the post. Almost got the goal in. Didn't quite follow that in. Long ball out here. Pereira is now going to try to kick it back in. Garrison takes a shot. Just doesn't get a full foot on it. 3:15 left in this second period. Ball's rolled out here to the sideline. Now knocked back. No pressure on the ball. Kicks it to the middle of the field. Cubbin able to pick it off. Drops it back for Matheny. Matheny now controls. No pressure on her. Plenty of room. She drops it to Monroy. Monroy turns. Tries to get it over to, and does, to De La Rosa. Now De La Rosa drops it to Hess. Now Hess to middle of the field. to Garrison. Garrison some right on her back. Now gets it to Matheny. Matheny taps it a little too far. Now Pereira picks it up for the Blue Jays. Gets it to Garrison, middle of the field again. Garrison gets it to Soltero. Soltero turns, tries to get a through ball to Cubbin, offsides by several yards, bringing that back. So Tabor not wanting to put a few more on the board here in the last few minutes, making some good runs, just getting caught offsides a couple times. Hard to run. It's hard to run sideways sometimes. It's when you want to score so badly, you head down the field vertical, and you're going to pick up a few offsides doing that. Good ball by the Stars, picked off by Hess. Hess gets it to Brubaker. Brubaker trying to get it to De La Rosa, unable to do so, knocked out by the Stars. A little over a minute left to play. Throw in by the Stars. Picked off by Garrison, now kicked away by the Stars again. Another throw in. This time Hess will throw for the Blue Jays. Blue Jays want one more chance to get a ball in the back of the net. Throw in by Brubaker for Soltero, or Hess threw in. Brubaker knocks it off of the Stars player. Hess will throw again. Throws it back to Garrison. Garrison drops it back to Pereira. Pereira now back to Ford. Ford brings it up. Tries to get a pass into Brubaker. Now drops it back to the goalie. Tiffany knocks it out wide to Matheny. 22 seconds left. Matheny off to Cubbin. Cubbin brings it up. Gets it knocked away. That's still going. Cubbin's got the ball down the far side. I thought it was knocked away. Now she crosses into Soltero.
8, 7,
or De La Rosa.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's the ball game. Tabor College scoring 5 in that first half, 1 in the second. 6-1 win for the Blue Jays. Big win for the Blue Jays. Once again, next game coming up September 7, Saturday. Concordia University coming to Tabor College to play in Hillsboro at 2:00 p.m. Thanks for listening out there. Join us again Saturday.